Saya à rồi giấy này con này cùng chung con này làm tao về papa con giấy này con này bắt đầu rồi ở chung với papa rồi vô con giấy tao ngay trên papa tao rồi chú được play con cái số đây từng ngọc này bà muốn chắp đam này dây vì Tết tôn nâng vị thi bon Christmasឬbon Noel đặt chùm riêng chỉ bị sao Khmer sân bà school pet chùm riêng ấy. Okay, hello everyone. Before I talk about the Christmas celebration in Cambodia, I'd like you to listen to like some beautiful music in Khmer. The lady sings beautifully here. vàនេះគឺជាបទដែលខ្ញុំចូលចិត្តជាងគេច្រើនបាទតែសិនបទដែលល្អបាទសង្សារ1ខែ2ខែចំណងជើងចម្រៀងនេះគឺមានន័យថាសង្សារ1ខែ2ខែអើយហត់រឿងស្នេហ៍ថាខ្ញុំខុសវេណាសាគុំមិនមិនដែលបានយូរតែបានតែគុំបានហើយបទនេះល្បីបាទបទនេះម្ចាស់ដើមក៏ពិតលោកព្រឹបសវ័តបទប្រុសប៉ុន្តែក្រោយមកគេច្រៀងជាបទស្រីមានបទស្រីមានបទប្រុសពីរបាទរៀងគឺជួយយើងច្រើនមែនតើក្នុងការរៀនភាសាអូខេពេលខ្ញុំរៀនភាសាអង់គ្លេសដំបូងបាទខ្ញុំចូលចិត្តស្ដាប់បទចម្រៀងមែនតើស្ដាប់បទចម្រៀងជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសច្រើនអញ្ចឹងជួយខ្ញុំច្រើនហើយពេលដែលខ្ញុំចាប់ផ្ដើមនិយាយភាសាអង់គ្លេសចាប់ផ្ដើមនឹកឃើញពាក្យដែលនៅក្នុងបទចម្រៀងអញ្ចឹងការស្ដាប់បទចម្រៀងគឺមានផលប្រយោជន៍ច្រើនបាទសម្រាប់យើងអ្នករៀនភាសាមិនថាភាសាអីទៀតភាសាអីទេបាទភាសាអីក៏បានដែរឲ្យតែយើងស្ដាប់វាទៅល្អមែនតើគេសួស្ដីស៊ីណាសួស្ដីបាទសុខសប្បាយទេស៊ីណាសប្បាយទេស៊ីណាស៊ីណាពេលស៊ីណាមកបើសិនមានពេលមកលេងកម្ពុជាកុំភ្លេចប្រាប់ខ្ញុំគិតថាស៊ីណាមកពីសៀមរាបមែនទេសុខកំណើតបាទអញ្ចឹងពេលមកសុខខ្មែរកុំភ្លេចទាក់ទងខ្ញុំសប្បាយចិត្តនឹងទៅទទួលស៊ីណាពីបលិញយន្តហោះហើយក៏ដូចជាអាចមកគេងផ្ទះខ្ញុំបានបាទបើសិនមកយប់ពីរយប់អីបានបាទបើសិនមកសុខខ្មែរ Hi Sina hello from Cambodia again I just mentioned that I thought you are from Siem Reap or maybe I confused okay K from Siem Reap Sina from the US okay Sina if you have chance to come to Cambodia, and to visit Cambodia anytime, please let me know. I'm happy to host you guys. If you come to visit Cambodia, I'll take you around town, because I know Phnom Penh and Cambodia as a whole. Because I travel a lot in the last 10, 15 years. With my job, so I'm happy to take you around and see what is beautiful in this country. Okay, so I'm happy to host you guys, and you can stay with us in Phnom Penh for a few days before you are heading anywhere to the other places in Cambodia. You can stay with us for a few days in Phnom Penh. Yes, we have a house in Phnom Penh, so if you come to Cambodia, let me know. My house is about 10-15 minutes from the airport, so it's very easy. Whatever time you come, I can go and pick you up. Sure, yeah, sure. Yeah, Sina, yeah, sure. Whenever you come to Cambodia, let me know. Yeah, we'll take you around. I know you know a lot of places maybe in Cambodia, but there are some other places that you should experience in this country. Yeah. Okay, ឥឡូវនៅ fast 4 នាទីទៀតបាទខ្ញុំចង់ចាក់ចម្រៀងមួយបទទៀតព្រោះមែនតើបទនេះស្រួលស្ដាប់បាទមានចំណងជើងថាយប់មិញនរណាញញឹមដាក់បងប៉ុន្តែច្រៀងដូចជាបទស្រីមានស្រីមានប្រុសបាទចាំតិចបាទខ្ញុំជួយស្ដាប់ភ្លេងបាទពេលទំនេរខ្ញុំស្ដាប់ភ្លេងច្រើនមែនតើខ្ញុំជួយស្ដាប់បទចម្រៀងណាបាទឥឡូវយើងស្ដាប់បទស្រីមួយសិនបាទបទស្រីនេះគាត់ច្រៀងពិរោះមែនតើបាទបទនេះមានចំណងជើងថាយប់មិញនរណាញញឹមដាក់បងពិរោះមែនតើបទនេះបាទយប់មិញនរណាញញឹមដាក់បងគឺស្រងនោះឡងបងឃើញញញឹមฉันส่งคำถามไม่ตอบอยู่ไม่เงื่อนยังสงสัยก็เปล่าเธออ่อนหายใจเจ็บสวดสัญญาบทនេះគឺស្រួលស្ដាប់បាទស្រួលស្ដាប់មែនតើបាទដោយសារគាត់ច្រៀងមួយបាទអញ្ចឹងយើងស្រួលស្ដាប់ហើយពាក្យគឺអត់ប្របាកទេពាក្យទាំងអស់គឺអត់ប្របាកទាំងអស់បាទដោយពាក្យយប់មិញនរណាញញឹមដាក់អូនนิ่งน้ำยำตาโอมาสั่งลองเงินโยยำหาผมยอมชิมหาฉันบางโยยำSo the word song in Khmer we say and to sing in Khmer we say Piring ba It's okay, okay? It is okay. It 2 more minutes. You are not late. We have 2 more minutes. Now just listen to a Khmer song. So these are my favorite songs that I usually listen. បាទសួស្តីខេបាទអរគុណច្រើនដែលបានចូលរួមបាទអូខេបាទអរគុណច្រើនបាទឥឡូវនេះបទចម្រៀងបានចប់ហើយបាទខ្ញុំមិននរណាញញឹមដាក់បងចង់ស្ដាប់មួយបទទៀតទេបទប្រុសម្ដងមើលខ្ញុំរកបទប្រុសមិននរណាញញឹមដាក់បងមួយមើលប្រុសបាទប្រកាសបទប្រុសបាទនេះអូខេគេស្ដាប់បទនេះទៀតចាប់ផ្ដើមនិយាយអំពីChristmas celebration in Cambodia and the position of Cambodians. Okay, let's about it then.
It's 10 hours.
Mình nó na như nhầm đã bỏ cứ sống long bong cười nhoi nhầm đánh đã krom tiếng rồi lầm đừng tay sân khâm thá nâng buồn nhẹ bà rùa đấy tập biết tập bị rùa bà bị rùa bên đây beautiful song is it a beautiful song is it a nice song so bị rùa thế in Khmer thế bà bị rùa thế so bị rùa we use for song like beautiful song bà bị rùa thế bà so bị rùa bên đây beautiful it is beautiful song when they sings beautifully. Bỏ pro lưng ơi chám bao nhiêu nhầm bà xong tôn lưng mà là tí đi pi là tí bà số hey hi both Bob I don't know how to spell your name Bob you are not late we're not just having fun we are having fun with listening to Khmer music yeah listen to music I mentioned like Bob okay Bob yeah bà xuống đây Bobមកពីណាវិញសង្ឃឹមមិញយកមិញនឹងអូនញញឹមញញឹមទីទៅបើអើយគេអរគុណ California អរគុណច្រើនបាទ Bob Yes I will Yes we will Okay cool អូខេអរគុណច្រើនបាទទាំងអស់គ្នាបាទអូនយកគេអូនណាលេលក់ទៅផ្សារបាទអូនលេលក់ទៅផ្សារបាទចេះធ្វើអូនតែស្អីប្រាប់ថាអត់មានអ្នកលក់ឯងកូនប្រាប់ពូថាអត់មានអ្នកលក់ឯងពូទេគេទៅស៊ូគេមកឲ្យគេទៅអូខេបាទសួស្តីទាំងអស់គ្នាបាទដូចជាខ្ញុំបាននិយាយកាលពីម្សិលមិញថាថ្ងៃនេះថ្ងៃអាទិត្យបាទខ្ញុំនឹងចាប់ផ្ដើមបាទសួស្តីខេបាទសួស្តីបបទាំងអស់គ្នាបាទអរុនសួស្តីនៅស្រុកខ្មែរឥឡូវនេះម៉ោង15នាទីពេលព្រឹកអូខេនៅ California Oakland California ម៉ោងប្រហែលហើយបបអូស៊ីស៊ូគាត់ក៏ទិញប្រហែល2000ហ៎អី1000ណាគេលក់តែមកអ៊ំមិននឹងតែស៊ូមកអ៊ំឲ្យជួយលក់ទៀតមកតែប៉ារវល់ទៅអូខេបាទអរគុណច្រើនបាទនៅស្រុកខ្មែរនៅពេលព្រឹកហើយថ្ងៃអាទិត្យតើអត់លក់ឲ្យគេទៅai phật ở đây đừng lại mà không bà chăm tích ngọt em bà sống tốt thằng ngọt nè rồi buồn tích bà sống tốt đời sauថ្ងៃនេះថ្ងៃអាទិត្យបាទដល់ពេលអញ្ចឹងទៅប្រពន្ធខ្ញុំគាត់ទៅផ្សារអញ្ចឹងហើយអត់មានអ្នកលក់បាទនៅផ្ទះខ្ញុំមាន small shop like a coffee shop in front of my house my wife like just run like a small business but now she's at the market so just somebody just come and want to buy something sorry for this moment I just went in front of my house okay បាទទាំងអស់គ្នាថ្ងៃនេះយើងនឹងនិយាយទាក់ទងនឹង Christmas what is the perception of Christmas here in Cambodia okay especially toward Cambodians people and for some of you already know the history of Christmas and where it's celebrated usually in Europe right especially in America so people celebrate Christmas it's a time where they make a lot of foods a family meet together share information talking eating during this cold season and also in some places like companies or shop they decorate like beautiful Christmas tree with Santa candies something like that I mean in Europe what about in Cambodia at the moment well a little bit back to like 10-15 years ago in Cambodia I think the idea of Christmas or the word Christmas or Christmas holiday actually brought by the some Christian churches here in Cambodia brought from other countries to Cambodia especially after the 1993 the first national election in Cambodia after that the Khmer people parties and other parties come together to make peace agreement in Paris after the peace agreement. They decide to have like a peaceful election in Cambodia. Was held in the first national election in 1993. And as you know, during the war, during the Khmer Rouge time, many people were fled from Cambodia to Thailand to live in the refugee camp, okay, over there. Mhm. I am one of them. My family also are refugees from Thailand also. So after that, after the repatriation of 1992 and then 1993, we had the national elections. Come back, and in my experience, I was young at that time, but I still know something what is going on at that time. Many people in the camp, they believe in they follow or they just go to church at that time, because at the Christian church they give you free English classes. They had to go to relationship with people around the community. So many Cambodian people who live in the camp at that time, they go to church. For me, first, I don't know what does it mean to go to church. But what I know is when I go to church, I can learn English from church. I can meet my friends from church. Okay? And actually, Christmas, we learn from that. Okay? We learn from church. Actually, this is the birth of Jesus, right? For those who are Christian. This celebration is a big celebration for most of the Christian people in the world. So let's come back to after the repatriation in 93, after the election. As you know, there were many NGOs, local, international NGOs here in Cambodia. They brought ideas, new mechanisms to Cambodia people. Okay, at that time. So many people, and especially churches, start to develop here in this country. They build many churches, especially in Phnom Penh. You have 7 Day Adventists, you have baptized, you have like people who worship on Saturday, churches who worship on Sunday, or churches who worship on Friday, something like that. So those ideas bring to Cambodia with Christmas. So the word Christmas in Khmer, the way that we translate is we say Bon Noel. So Bon Noel, so Bon, B-O-N, yeah, Bon, B-O-N. And Bon Noel is a kind of Noel. Noel is a one of our God believer followers also. We say Bon Noel. We say Bon Noel. It's a celebration. Okay. So I think after that time, many people first they don't really understand what is going on. Only people who go to church they understand what is Christmas mean, right? To Cambodian people, and especially among young people. Young people they go to church. Why they go to church? They go to church because of they can learn free English. Okay. First, they don't believe in Jesus. They don't believe in, God, something like that. Jesus. Okay, they don't believe in that. But after they learn the Bible, they start to understand the meaning of the Bible. They start to learn from the Bible, or what is God, what is Jesus, why He died for people, blah blah. So many people, especially young people, believe in Jesus. They go to church. Okay, because at church you can learn a lot of things for life skills. For example, free English classes. You can learn free management courses. You can learn free leadership courses at church. In some church, they teach not only English, but you can learn like Korean, you can learn Japanese, something like that. So a lot of things that you can learn from church. So that's why many youth go to church for free education. Okay. Now, what is the perception of Christmas holiday? As you know, many NGOs in Cambodia, many Cambodian people who are educated work for those NGOs here in Cambodia, and their boss are Americans, Australians, England, the UK, or blah blah. So just like their boss are not Khmer, they are foreigners. So during this holiday celebration, they just take a vacation, right? They say, oh, Christmas, or they say, oh, Christmas Day, take leave, blah blah. And then some boss, if they are kind enough, they just invite their colleagues, Khmer people, to go to their house to eat something or to celebrate with their family. For example, like present exchange, right? And I did this a lot with my colleagues. Present exchange. So everyone buy a present and put together, and we just mix and then choose the present with the person. You know, we say exchange, exchange. Mm-hmm. So and then among the youth, people start to realize that, and I believe during Christmas, because many schools in this country are run by foreigner and owned by foreigner. They teach English. So Christmas, even my kids, when they go to school, they say, oh, Daddy, Christmas. They understand Christmas. So it seems like at the moment, currently in this country, the perception of Christmas is well known now. Okay, it's well known. Yeah, Susday no. Thank you, Carlos. Yeah, the Susday no Susday bon no something like that. So this is something that Khmer people learn from the Western culture. So it seems like it's a big holiday also now here in Cambodia. Many public school, even private school. The school is not officially closed, but during the day, it's on the 25th, December 25th. You go to school as normal, but in my experience, no teachers. They just go and have fun together, do something together. Maybe eating good food with friends at school, some restaurant. But the school is not officially closed. But the thing is, if you go to school, no student, no teachers. It's not official holiday, but people just recognize that is the holiday that's good for people to exchange something. I think, yeah, I think people think it's good for each other to exchange something during a year. And it's not bad and it's not good for Cambodian people. As you know, Cambodian people, 80% are Buddhism. They believe in Buddhist. But the thing is that not many young people understand about Buddhism here in this country, because the young people perception is different than the elder people, older people. In our culture, when we are young, we don't really talk about religious. We don't really talk about going to the pagoda to bring food to offer to the spirits. Even me, I'm in my 40 something, but nobody teach me, nobody tell me about Buddhism. Even at school, you learn a little bit about Buddhism in Cambodia, but not detail. So not many people really go to the pagoda or go to the wat when you are young. If you go to the pagoda, mostly they are older people. So it is a practice that when you are young, it doesn't matter if you go or not to the pagoda. But when you are old, you go to the pagoda to learn the Buddhist chanting, the Buddhist teaching, something like that. For me, it is a poor thing for our religious, the Buddhism. Because to me, it is good if you are young and you learn something. You learn about your own religions. It is important to do that, you know. But as I mentioned, not many Cambodian people really understand what is Buddhism, what is the roles, what are the roles of Buddhists in this country. They don't know. Okay, so I think especially in the city like in Phnom Penh, the majority of youth they learn a lot from church, the Christian church. Okay, so that's why Christmas or Bon Noel is a kind of a big celebration now in this country, that people really celebrate, especially I mean youth among young people, not older people like me. So youth, like my kid generations, they really care about Christmas. Like Christmas. So this guy, my son, come on, it's my son. Say hello.
Hello.
Yeah. So this is my son, Peter. His name Peter. Oh, so he's at his school. He also learned Khmer and English. So Christmas is a big day for him. Okay. Thank you. You can go now. Yeah. It's a big day for him to go. Yeah, I will take. That's good. And if you have any question here, so we have Watana has question here. Do you feel Khmer culture is at risk of losing its strength due to foreign schools and churches using English as a way to convert locals? That's a really cool question. Watana, thank you for your questions. And I think, Cambodian culture is changing a lot in the last 10, 15 years in my experience. I think many Cambodian people really easy to take other cultures and into practice in their country. I don't think English is a way to damage your culture if you use it in the right way, as well as churches also here in this country, because we have a rise of belief, right? So it doesn't damage our culture. But the thing that I want to mention is that Buddhism or Buddhist role should play more critical in this culture. I know that if you listen to radio, local radios every day, you can hear many stations talking about religious here in Buddhism in Cambodia. But the thing is, how many people listen to that? How many young people listen to that radios talking about Buddhism, talking about the Buddhist teaching? For me, on my way to work every day, I listen. But how about other young people? I believe that culture, religious, is important to learn when you are young. I don't agree with people that, oh, when you are old, you go to pagoda, you learn about Buddhist teaching. I'm not agree with that. Okay, I feel like when you are young, your brain is fresh, and it's easy for you to learn about your own culture, to learn about your own religions. Okay, if you ask among young people in this country some meanings of some holidays in this country, they don't even know. For example, the Khmer New Year. As you know that there are 3 days for the Khmer New Year, but if you ask young Cambodian, where's the first day represent to, the second day represent to, the third day means, the meaning of each day, they don't really understand. They just follow their parents, their grandparents, to the pagoda. They don't even understand what does it mean to offering food to the spirit. So there are many religious celebration here in Cambodia, but young people do not really understand what it means. So it's supporting for young people, and I'm not blaming the young people, but I'm blaming just the parents and school. Maybe you should learn more, teach more about the religious. Yes. So you see, if you travel, like last night, my family we travel. We had a short drive from home to some main roads in Phnom Penh. So there are many people, especially shops, shopping centers. They decorate Christmas trees on the street in front of the restaurant or shops to celebrate the Christmas. Okay. Yeah. Mhm. Because okay, yeah, thank you very much for your comment. Yeah. Also, Watana, Akon Charan for your perspective. Very informative. Love to see more YouTube live. Yeah. So yeah. So as I mentioned, it is important to help young people to understand its own culture and its own language. As you can see now, if you come to Cambodia and see, many parents, in my experience, they want their kids to learn English first before learning Khmer. They send their kids to international schools, um, and their kids can speak like English and write English before they are learning to write Khmer. It is a very sad one. For me, I feel like I remember a saying from Yu Chiang, the founder of documentary center here in Cambodia. He said that before learning other culture, other country cultures, things, you need to learn your own cultures. You need to learn your own language, your own history. It's important. And for me, I really appreciate the foreigner, especially. I don't mention any country, but foreigners. They love their culture. They love their history. They know what has happening to their country history. But in Cambodia, if you ask a young people to describe or talk about the recent history that has happened in this country, nobody understand, nobody know what has happening during, before, and after the Khmer rules. How many regimes we have gone through in Cambodia? Not many people knows about this, and there are tons of books in monument books in bookshops here in Cambodia. They write about recent history in Cambodia. But if you ask how many people read about that, no, not many. Not many people read about their own history. That's very sad. If you don't know your own history, what has happening in your country, how can you learn foreign histories? How can you learn other country history? How do you know where you come from? This is important to encourage youth in this country to understand. So that's why any foreigner culture spread or influence is easy to influence in this country, in Cambodia, because young people easy to follow, to influence in this country. Okay? Easy. See? Okay, yeah, thank you very much, Kay, for saying that. That's true. Sometimes foreigners tell us about our own history. And we are Cambodian, we don't know our own history. That is a big sad for Khmer people. So we should learn the better things, what has happening in this country, how many regimes that Cambodians have gone through. If we talk about the Khmer Rouge, for young people, sometimes when we talk to them about Khmer Rouge, they say, "Oh, I don't believe you, Daddy. I don't think that this kind of thing happened in this country." I say, come on, man, come on, guy, just go and read, research. There are many things that you can learn that you don't know. in our own history. Yeah, thank you, Kay. Carlos, I see that some of the very young, wealthy students have more English skill and knowledge than Khmer because they study with foreign teachers, but most adult and young adults keep their Khmer culture. Yeah, that's true. So young people, they speak almost like fluent English, but adult, they still keep their culture. Again, you know, it's a kind of things that parents should learn about this. You know, my language is not easy to learn. That's why I think they thought that the English is easy language to learn. That's why they just send their kids to study English. And as you see, many companies in this country um, owned by foreigners. So if I agree that it's okay to learn foreign language, it's okay for you to learn English. I don't um, feel bad about that because learning English is a good thing. You know. Uh, but learning about your own culture, your own language is the most important. Yeah. Okay, Sina, I agree. So I left Cambodia when I was 5 years old because no one in my family spoke Khmer. It was difficult to communicate. I regret not knowing my culture. That's okay, Sina. There are many books that you can learn our culture.
It's 10:30.
Yeah, that you can learn from our from the book. Read a lot of Khmer culture. I read from a book like Culture Shocks. We have Cambodian Culture Shock. I don't know if somebody know this book. Culture Shock is a good book. Actually, it's for foreigner, but I find it very useful for Cambodian people to learn, to read also. So culture shock. Is that shock? Let's check my spelling if I spell the word shock right. Okay, let me know. Culture shock. That's a good book to read about Cambodian culture, things to do and things not to do. Okay. Yeah. History, language. Yeah, something that you should learn more. Okay, guys. I think if you have any questions, just let me know. I have 10, 12 people really follow my YouTube. Thank you very much, guys. And I hope this video, this live, help you learn about a little bit about the culture of Cambodia and the perspective of Cambodian people toward the Christmas holiday. Okay, so everybody know what is Christmas now in this country, because if you travel in the city in Phnom Penh, you will see a lot of people, shops, NGOs, even companies. They decorate their shop beautifully with Christmas trees. Okay, Watana. Sure, yeah, Ratana, thank you. Yeah, Watana, yeah, sure. I will. I have like many books about Cambodia. Um, yeah, I will put it in a list, and then I can send to you guys through my YouTube, okay, so that you can see and check it out. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Watana, where are you from? Not the U.S., right? Oh, California, USA. Oh, nice. Yeah, thank you. Spread to see people from California. Sure, yes. Watana, if you have any question or things that you don't understand, just comment on my YouTube, and then I will try my best to help you learn our culture. Okay, thank you. Oh, in 75. Wow, even before the Khmer rules, right? Nice. Good. Thank you, Ratana. Okay, I hope this short live stream video will help you learn about what is Christmas like in Cambodia. And if you have any other questions, I will try to do like a live stream, before any big holidays in Cambodia. For example, like New Year is coming soon, right? Uh, we call International New Year actually, um, January 1st. But what does it mean here? So also in Cambodia, as I mentioned, many Cambodian people who are educated work for national and international NGOs, UNDP, UNICEF, some embassies in this country, companies that owned by foreigners. So this kind of thing, they learn a lot from their boss, from their foreigner friends. Like I myself, I learn a lot from my friends who are Americans, who from Australia, who from the UK, who from USA, something like that. I learn a lot from them. Thank you, Bob, for your comment. Thank you. Yeah. I hope you guys have a good day over there, up there. In Cambodia, it's sunny. Well, I would say not sunny, maybe hot outside. Even look through my window there, it's hot because December. I think the first early December, I feel very good because the weather is very nice here in Cambodia. If you go to my Facebook page, just type my name, Dara, you will see one of the picture that I post. I went to Kampong Speu province, my wife homeland over there, and early morning I get up and very cold, so I just wrap myself with a blanket, black blanket, and really cold, and then I just make fire, and drink my coffee over there. Very nice, yeah, very nice. But now not cold anymore. Yeah. Okay, Bob will say Christmas in the US has become less about religions, and okay, yeah, completely understand this. Yes, so December, early December in this country, December, um, mostly the most beautiful weather. When you wake up in the morning, if you are running in the morning for exercise, it's good. You know, it's good. But starting from January, guys, ready for the hot season. From January to May, I would say, or end of May, so hot in this country. And you know that it's coming up for the Khmer New Year from January. I mean from April, right? Yeah, Sina, you know this, right? Horrible, freaky hot, not freaky cold. Yeah, freaky hot. Khá đau nè. Nếu in Khmer say khá đau nè. Okay, I will live stream maybe like a few more minutes. And again, I really appreciate for you guys, watching my live stream here, and hope you have a good day. And anything new, just share. Again, during this pandemic, please take care, wash your hands, use your hand sanitizer, um, wear mask when you travel. I don't wear mask because I'm at home with my family, so it's okay. But when we go out, we wear mask, gloves with my wife, hand sanitizer with us all the time. Take care. I know that the vaccine is already in place, especially in the US, right? Because the FDA has approved the vaccines already. And I don't know, Kay is from Australia, right? Kay, are you? Yeah, you are from Australia. Is any anything you hear about the vaccine of COVID-19? Okay, cool. The same with Sina, right? In the US. Sina, Bob, when are you guys going to have a vaccine? Pfizer, from Pfizer, right? The vaccine is from Pfizer. It's a famous company with the Germany and American company together. It's nice. Not yet. Okay. I hope you will get it soon. Okay. Maybe sometime early this year. Oh, okay, Sina. To your question, that's a good question. What food are served during Christmas? Oh man, for rich people they have different type of food to eat, but for medium, for poor people they just eat their normal food. Okay, I think Christmas holiday is connecting with like Thanksgiving. Like the last 2 weeks they have Thanksgiving. So at my workplace, so people just come and our boss have invited us to have like a good turkey together, something like that. Mhm. But at home we just eat normal food, Khmer normal food, just nothing special, Sina. Okay, we will have maybe in March. Okay, good for you. For Bob from the US, in the US we just got FDA approved today. Really? Because now is Sunday in Cambodia, Bob, and in the US should be Saturday, right? I think Saturday. Yeah, because I watched a CNN that the FDA just approved like on I think Thursday this week. Yeah, cool. But now US starting vaccine for healthcare workers next week, okay, but not for entire population until probably March. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that's the people they need to priority people because nurse, doctors, health workers is important. Yeah, because they are taking care of us, right? So they are important. Good. Okay, guys, thank you very much for sharing information with me, and um, I'm really happy for this Sunday morning to talk with you guys about what is going on in Cambodia, and you guys share with me about what is going on in the US, in Australia, something like that. So thank you very much for watching, and I will try my best for next weekend, Saturday and Sunday again, to do the live stream. For next week, I will do some Khmer lesson also. So just put it in your calendar, guys, that I will do every Saturday and Sunday from 10, okay? Or live stream from 10, okay? I will do every weekend, yeah. I will try my best. Weekend at 10 a.m. for live stream, okay? On YouTube. So if you have any question, before that, just prepare your question, and you can ask question. Okay, I will write something what we are going to learn for next weekend. Okay, some useful maybe like at the shop, at the restaurant, something like that. So I will talk about that later on. Okay. Okay, ขอบคุณจันบาบาขอบคุณ Okay, guys, thank you very much. I hope to see you next week, and next week we will have more to talk about the Khmer lesson. Okay, if you are interested in reading or writing Khmer, also let me know. I have ton of videos in my YouTube to learn read and write Khmer. Okay, but in case you have any specific things that you want to ask about reading and writing Khmer, just let me know. Okay. Okay, Tan, you're new, right? You just in the live, Tan. Good. You've been listening, right? But you don't write anything. You don't say anything. Random. Have a good night. Look, Dara. Thank you. Tata Akun Dara. Thank you, Atan. Okay, bye bye. It's 1 hour for my life here. Okay, good. Thank you very much. Okay, bye bye.